Hello guys, welcome to C Learning with new video. In this video, we will learn about layer 2 direct forwarding. And we will do an example of Huawei W solution of layer 2 direct forwarding. Previously, I have also make a video of WLAN wireless solution where we do with the CLI mode. So how to configure controller and add APIs in a CLI uh, mode. But here I will do this topology layer 2 direct forwarding with GUI. So I connect here cloud and I will open it with GUI mode. I will open this Huawei controller with GUI mode. So then we will add APIs. Normally in enterprise and uh, in companies, we when we deploy WLAN, so we mostly configure it via GUI or web mode. So it's easy to configure in web mode other than in CLI mode, but you have to be the understanding of both, how to configure in one CLI and how to configure in GUI. So let's go toward configuration. So firstly, I am only accessing this controller through GUI. So here it is. So I have accessed this controller via GUI. So I will go in. So I have previously set the username and all the IP and password. This IP I set in a controller. So here I will show you display front configuration. So if you see here, I have configure VLAN 5150 and give this IP address, and that's why I'm accessing that through GUI with this IP and on this 10 port which is going toward the Huawei cloud. So I have passed the 150 VLAN. So there is nothing to do with VLAN. This VLAN is only I'm using for accessing this uh, controller with GUI. So we will do the configuration. So only I will access this controller with GUI. So other configuration we will do from this CLI mode. So first of all, let's go toward the configuration of switch. So let's pass the VLAN and create the VLAN. So system view, system name, switch, and first of all we create a VLANs. So here I have told that management VLAN would be 100 for the management, which give the IP address to our APs and take the management of APs. But the service VLAN, service VLAN would be 101, which give the IP address to all the station, and to we will use it for uh, data connection. So for the data change, so we will configure AC. We will configure DHCP server on AC, both DHCP servers, DHCP servers for APs, manage of APs, and DHCP server for management of the end devices stations. We will configure on our AC will act as a DHCP server. So let's go here. First of all, we create VLANs. So VLAN batch 100 and 101, 100 for management and 101 for uh, data connection service VLAN. And now we go in this port, this 1001 port, and pass the VLAN. So interface giga 0/0/1, and its port link type will be trunk, and we will pass both VLANs in it, because here this VLANs will go for the AP management, give the IP address of APs and stations. So we'll pass through this. So that's why we are passing. So port trunk allow pass VLAN 100 and 101. So here we select the PVID. Port trunk PVID would be 100. The control VLAN is 100, so that's why PVID would be 100. And then because it's a packet of control VLAN will pass untagged in it, that's why we are selecting this PID. And also you can enable the port isolation enable. And then now we go in above port E002. G002, and here we as well pass both VLAN port link type trunk and port trunk allow pass VLAN 100 and 101. So that's it. So let's go toward the configuration of a router. So we also pass uh, system view, system name R1. So here we will give the IP address on interface G0/0/1, and then IP address would be, here I have written the IP address of 101 VLAN service VLAN. So there is no need of management VLAN to go above on router and to WAN side, because the management VLAN is only manage the APs through SC. So management VLAN will be restrict to till this SC. So we will pass only 101 VLAN above the WAN side. So that's why we are giving the IP address of this VLAN. Uh, 101.2 will be the IP address, sorry, for this S24. And now let's go toward the configuration of AC. So first of all, we open the AC access controller through GUI mode. Here it is. So I have also written this: the management VLAN would be 100 and service VLAN would be 101, and DHCP AC controller will function as a DHCP server to assign IP address to APs and stations, and the IP address of pool for APs would be from 10.23.100.2 to all the pool, and the for the IP address pool for station would be from 3 to, because the 2 is we are using for router and 1 we will use on to create the SPI on switch, sorry, on controller. So let's go here in the controller, and here you will go in configuration, and you have to select the ports. So here you first of all you have to create the VLANs. So you can see here there is a already an VLAN, this 150 VLAN, because I'm using this to take the management, so there is no need of this VLAN with the other configuration of WLAN. So here we create our two VLANs, 100 VLAN 100 and VLAN 100 will be passed to this port G001. So we will select this port, 100 will pass to G001 and add this as a trunk port, will pass as a trunk. Okay, and then we create an SPI as well. So create an SPI with 10.23.100.1 and 255.255.255.0, and here it is, sorry, yes. And now we create a VLAN 101 and VLAN 10 will pass through this interface as well, and with the G002 it will pass. So 101 will go above to internet, and G101 also pass from this port. So that's why we will passing this from G01 and G002. So we will select this two interface where this VLAN 101 will pass. So select and add as a trunk port, and okay, yes, and then go down, and here create an SPI of VLAN 101 10.23.101.1 and here 255.255.255, sorry, 255.255.0. Here we create the VLAN. So our next step is so we create VLAN and also SVIs. So let's go toward our next step to creating VLAN pool or DHCP pool. So just go here in uh, just enable the DHCP in global mode, and then create a pool. So here you have to select the interface. So because we are using DHCP select interface, not the global pool, so we will select this option, and here we select the VLAN 100 for giving as a management VLAN. And if you want to exclude any IP address, so you can exclude the IP address, otherwise this is okay. So no need to do any changes, so just select OK. And again we create another pool for IP address DHCP pool for stations, so 101, select OK. And then if you want to exclude any IP address, so you can exclude the IP address. So IP address that are not been allocated, so we will exclude one IP address on this pool, because 10.23.101.2 we are giving to router. Here router, we are using this IP address to router, so we will tell this DHCP that do not allocate this IP address to any other device. So here 10.23.101.2, and here we will select the range of 01.2. Our range is this. Okay, so just select OK. So here DHCP pool has been created. So our next step is to add this route. So we'll select add a route here. So here are some default routes present. So just go here in down static route configuration, just add a default route. So here we are in AC. So here we add a default route that if you want to go on Ethernet 000, just go through this interface, the interface of 10.23.101.2 from this interface. So we will add this route here on AC in GUI. So here I will as destination 0.0.0.0 subnet mask 0 any, and then next hop would be 10.23.101.2 toward the router. No need to give any outbound interface or any other thing. So we add the route 12. So now we go toward the CAPWAP tunnel. So how to add CAPWAP tunnel? So in CLI mode we go in global view and then the CAPWAP. So here you don't need anything, just add a source management interface. So here we'll go in AC source address. So this is the CAPWAP tunnel. So we'll go here and select our VLAN 100 as a management VLAN to assign the IP address to APs. Select OK. Here you create the CAPWAP tunnel. No need to do any other changes. By default all changes are okay. Here is the AP authentication mode. We will do AP authentication mode as a Mac. If you want to change the authentication mode as a serial number or non authentication, so you can add by your choice. So just add. Now we'll go to add our APs. So here I connect one this access point. So let's see its MAC address. So if you want to see the MAC address, so you just go in post your access switch and run here a command display MAC address giga interface 0/0/1. The MAC address we are receiving from this giga interface is this one. This is the AP's MAC address. Copy it, or otherwise you can also, you have option, just right click on AP and go in setting. So here you can also find the MAC address. So this is the same MAC address of AP. Also you can find here the serial number of AC. If you want to authenticate this AP with the serial number, so just go for it. So let's go in our GUI, and here we go in APs. So AP config, AP group. So here add, just paste this MAC address on here and just select AP ID 0 or 1, any AP ID you can select, and don't need to give AP type. will automatically pick it, and serial number as well. Just select OK. So this AP will add it to it. Now you can see AP has been added in a idle mode. Now we'll go and create an AP group. So just go here and create an AP group. So here you can create an AP group. So AP group name CCIS or any other CC. You can select CC. Now you have to create the AP group as CC, and in AP group, if you want to create an SSID. So this is the country code. It is a regulatory profile name. We will select Pakistan or China. You can select anyone. And in this AP group, CC group, which we created, there is another one default group, but we will create our own AP group and add a create an SSID in it. To create SSID, so just if you want to select the SSID, if you have previously, so this is the default WLAN SSID. So if you want to select this, so that's okay. Its security policy is open, and service VLAN is 1. No, our service VLAN is 101. So we will create another AP or SSID, sorry. So here I will create SSID as what should be the name of WLAN. So let's go back and create an SSID as a WLAN that. So you can create any, and it's forwarding mode. So here we are using as a direct forwarding. So you can select the direct forwarding. If you want to go tunnel forwarding, so it's just an option to go for direct forwarding or tunnel forwarding. You can see the difference on internet, that what is the difference between tunnel forwarding and direct forwarding. So we are going here direct forwarding, and we are using a single VLAN for service VLAN. Service VLAN, our single service VLAN 101. If you want to create a pool, suppose you want to create multiple VLAN, and because the multiple VLAN will increase the IP address range to give the stations. So more the VLAN pool, more the VLANs, and more will be the range of IP addresses. So we are using single, so 255 IPs are enough. So here we select service VLAN. Our service VLAN is 101, and our radio would be 420. 0 means the 2.4, 1 means the 5G 5 giga radio, and 2 means the combination of both for calibration purpose. So here we will select the VLAN ID. Just select a VLAN ID 1, and here you will select the authentication type. So if you this is the high authentication type, so it will give you the option that you have to use the 802.1x standard protocol. So we will go for medium. So here medium, we will just add a passphrase, add a password. So I am selecting here password that Huawei @123. Remember that password. Huawei @123 is the password of our SSID. So here I will select OK. So I just create an SSID. So our WLAN configuration is almost finished. You just have to go in AP group. The AP we authenticate. You just this by default, this AP is in default mode. So you just have to add this AP in a CC group. So here, so AP is coming normal. So just go here, add this CC group. Our AP group is CC, and mode, you don't need to select the mode, and obtaining IP address none. You just select DHCP because we configure DHCP server to give the IP address station, APs and stations. So its mode is here is a static. If you want to give the static IP address to APs, so you can select. So I will select here. Here you can change the name of AC. I am taking by default. So just OK. So after some time, AP will go normal. So here it is in fault mode because we move a AP from default group to CC group. That's why it go for default fault mode. After some time, it will recover to normal, and then our radio will be broadcast. After some time it will get normal. So just wait for some seconds, so it will get normal after some time. So here you can do other settings as well, like profile management. If you want to add another AP, so just add from here. So we will, after this AP will get normal, we will add another AP for the experiment. So here some basic configuration I am repeating that VLAN 100 as a service is a CAPWAP panel. Here we create VLAN interfaces from where uh, our VLANs pass. So let's check our AP is on normal or not. So after some time it will get normal, so just wait for some seconds, it will get normal. So guys, it takes 1 to 2 minutes to get normal. So here it is in fault. If you refresh this, now you can see here this is in normal state. So let's go to ANSP. So here it is. Now you can see here our AP is uh, emitting radios. So just go here. So here you can see here one radio of the channel 1 and 149. One is on 2.4 and other is on 5G. So just go here, select and add the password Huawei @123. So if you click OK, so it will connect to this and get the IP address. So now you can see here. So let's check what is the IP address of AP. So AP is in running mode, so that's why it's not showing the IP address. So here we can check the IP address, IP config. So now you can see here station get the IP address from our service VLAN 10.23.101.119. So this is our. So if you want to connect the cell phone wirelessly, so just go and type here password Huawei @123. So it will also obtain the IP address. It's connected to wireless AP. If you connect IP config, so here 10.23.101. Get the IP address. So both PCs are connected. If you want to ping here, let's ping. First of all, we have to pass, because it's a layer 3 router. So we didn't create an VLAN interface. We just give the IP address on this interface. So we here in G002 you have to give the PVID same as this network. So just it's 101. So just go here in system view, interface giga 0/0/2, display this. So now you can see here it's the port link type is trunk and allow pass VLAN 101, which we pass from our web GUI. So from here I will interfaces. So it's showing that our interface G002 has one is the default VLAN ID and 101 we pass from here. So it's reflecting here as well in CLI. So just select port, port trunk PVID VLAN. Let me show you first. So if we ping 10.23.101.1, which is the SVI which is we created here on controller, but 1.2 we create on router. So let's see it's reachable to router or not. It will not be reachable because it's layer 3, so you have to match the PVID first. So PVID would be 101. So now it would be reachable. Yes, it's reachable to the our router. So here you can take the route and do the routing, and if you want to go on internet, so it will go on internet. Its reachability is still router. So here as well ping 10.23.101.2, so it will be reachable. So here this is the configuration of AP via GUI interface. If you want, if you have a big scenario, So if you want to add other APs as well, so just go here, select an AP of any type here, just here on this AP. It will take some time to turn on, and then we will select interface. Just go here, the giga interface has been finished. So now we will select Ethernet interface. It's okay to select it, any interface. Just go here, and in PC the configuration on this port where we pass the VLANs. Just go here, interface giga 0/0/1, display this. Here we pass VLAN 100 and 101, and its PVID is 100. So just copy it and paste it on this interface. Ethernet 22 bit going toward other AP interface, Ethernet 0/0/22, and just paste it all the configuration, same configuration of this, because this AP is also need VLAN 100 to give the IP address of AP 101 for the service, and PVID would be 100, and then port isolation enable. So we just select the do the configuration on our switch, and just go here on, just right click and see the setting. So pick the MAC address from here. If you can't copy, just write it, or otherwise you can copy it from here. Display MAC address all, sorry, MAC address. So you can see here Ethernet 0022 giving this MAC address. Just select it, copy, go to controller. From GUI I am in a controller, so I will go in AP config here, and add here AP. So I'm just pasting its MAC address, AP ID. Previously we select 0, and now you can select 1, and then just add. It will automatically pick the AP type and serial number. AP type means the AP name, which is the model of AP. Just select OK. Now you can see here this AP is idle and has been added. This is idle because it is in default group, and also this AP didn't pick any IP address. So this AP is normal, and this pick the IP address from VLAN 100, which is the management VLAN 100.62. So just go here, select this AP, take the IP address from DHCP, and AP group is CC, because in CC we broadcast an SSID. So just OK, and after some time it will also get normal. So it's going in fault. So here you can see here there is no any radio emitting any radio, but after some time it will get normal and also emit some radio. So let's wait for some seconds, so it will get normal. So wait for some seconds. So that's how, if you want to add more APs, so you can add more APs in a same way. So just do the configuration, this configuration of all ports of AP, and pass the VLAN in it, and then go in controller and add AP via GUI or serial number as you want. If you want adding AP via MAC address, so you just give the MAC address, don't need to give serial number. If you are authenticating AP from serial number, so just add serial number, don't need to give any MAC address in it. So after some time this AP will also get normal. So I am let's see, it will get IP and get normal. So it will take some so now you can see here it's showing that there are two, its serial number automatically pick the serial number, and station 2 stations are connected to previous AP. So go here, these two are connected here. If you connect, so it will show that how many stations are connected. So it will take 1 to 2 minutes. Now it has been normal. So now you can see here this AP has also been emitted. If you go here in this, it will automatically connect because you select the password. So there is the same SSID broadcasting from this to this. So there is a easy roaming. So here as well, if you go Now you can see it's connecting to WNet, the same SSID, and you can roam as well. If you roam from this to this, it will connect automatically. You move this PC from one AP range to another AP, it will connect to this one. So now you can see in the same way you can add these. Uh, Now you can see here CAPWAP link is up above up, and AP is online. So here as well, if you refresh it, it will show you that one station connect to this AP and one station connect to this the same way. So roaming is also possible from one range of IP to other range. And here if you want to go in monitor, so here you will see the users, how many users are health of your AP. Radio is 100%, and all the other, if you want to go in radio, so it will show you some specs here. Users, in users it will show you some specs, radio, AP, and now you can see here these stations are connected here. So I think these are APs. So AP is one is taking 10%, 1% CPU using, other one is taking 10%. So here in SSID, you will see the SSID, WNet SSID is broadcast, and its quantity of station is 2, AP quantity also 2, and then some other uplink speed, downlink speed usage. And here in VAP profile, so you can see the VAP profile. So hope you like the video. So see you in next video with more WLAN solution. So thank you very much.